Let's get a little bit of slow-mo action in there. Oh my heavenly mercy. That was flippin' brilliant. Hello everybody, this is Havoc, and welcome back to Broken Arrow on the channel. I'll admit, I am not the best at this game, but I absolutely love these style of games, so hopefully I'll be able to actually do something useful today, but I guess we'll find out. So we have been given access to 2 new missions. This is the air-based heist on the US side and the blackout on the Russian side. So we're going to be able to see both sides and their rosters, things of that nature. We're going to try and do 2 missions out of this, 2 videos basically, 1 for each mission. So hopefully we can see what goes on here. I have played just a smidge of this mission just to be able to get reacquainted with all the basics of the game. Well, let's dive into it. But before we do, if you like this style of content and want to support the channel, you can do so by giving the video a like, subbing, and of course, leaving your comments in the comment section. Let's dive right in. Special tactic teams have located the airfield. Okay, S-300 missiles and anti-aircraft guns can intercept missiles. Wow, they're going really fast. Course of actions to approach from low altitude, send a high number of seed planes at once to overwhelm them. Roger that. All right, cool. So what we have here, we're going to play on easy because, yeah, I'm not great at this. All right, so we do have some S-300s. These guys are going to be anti-air. They're going to not allow us to take this airport. So hopefully we could take those out. And then what do we have here? These are Baryusas. Oh, these are like anti-air in a very different way. All right, so we got those guys over here. We do have some special forces that we are not allowed to interact with. They are simply there so we can have eyes on, basically. Okay, cool. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, and it looks like, oh, I thought we just saw a helicopter. We did, but it is no longer in our sights. Yep, there's a, what is this? Helicopter. Okay, cool. Well, hopefully we can get that figured out. Yeah, it looks like we have some Me-35s. Those are gonna provide some fun ground issues. And let's go ahead and get rolling. So we do have our tickers here. It looks like the only things we can get are some F-15CJs, so we're going to be doing that. They come with some M61 20mm, some harms, a couple of sidewinders, and some AMRAAMs. Unfortunately, let's see. Let's take a look at these real quick. Oh, come on. I need to be able to have lockable tooltips. I guess you're not going to let me? That's fine. All right, let's go ahead and drop 2 of them. We're going to come in. I guess I have to drop them somewhere over here, don't I? Let's go ahead and try and start with the closest. Hopefully, I don't mess up too much. Let's go ahead and get that one there. I'm going to try and take out this Baryusa as well. All right. They're already firing at me. All right, we've taken 1 hit. Oh, dadgummit. Come on, boys. All right, well, we at least took that one out. Okay, well, we lost 2 of them. That really sucks. 350 bucks a piece. These guys are not cheap. So we're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to see if we can't go after the other one as well. Inbound. So I think they're just going to automatically fire. That's what it looks like. This guy has 3 shots left, so I think we'll be good no matter what. Yep, he has no anti-air. Go ahead and throw some flares, boyos. Brilliant. Sweet. Oh, my word, we almost took it out. You guys know what to do. Unfortunately, going down that low is actually not great for us. Let's go ahead and see if we can't take this dude out. And then I'm going to drop in 3 more boyos over here just to see if we can't take those guys out. I would love to have the Baryusa out just so I'm not having to worry about that in the future because I imagine we're airdropping in.
Attack run complete. Turn it back. I got hit. Plane's still operational.
All right, sweet. Well, you're operational, so that's good. Brilliant. Okay, cool. We did it. Let's go ahead and have them go after these guys.
The right wing has more holes than Swiss cheese.
All right, they've been taken over. Cool. All right, to airdrop troops, select a cargo plane, load it with infantry and airdroppable vehicles. Cargo planes automatically airdrop troops where you call them. You can also give the order manually if you want the plane to arrive from a different direction. capture the control tower, this right here. We'll use this elevated position as an observation. Okay, cool. So unfortunately, we do still have, we have 2 Baryusas up and running, so we'll have to kind of keep that in mind. What do we have here? We have some special training troops. We have some shadows. We're gonna go ahead and drop the drone overhead, and then yeah, so we have some weapon squads, HMG teams, which are going to be our heavy machine guns. We have our grenade launchers, and we have our airborne. We have Sheridans. We have Humvees with tows. We have M1301s, which is going to be kind of a light reconnaissance vehicle. And then we have a Humvee, which is just a little bit of an upgrade, which ironically, oh, maybe these guys have a troop that come with it. Supporting us, we have we have a Hummer with an Avenger attachment to it. Comes with 16 Stingers. We'll definitely probably want to utilize those. We have a Hawkeye with a 105mm mortar. Those are going to be really helpful. And then we just have an LMTV. I'm wondering if we can't pull one of those LMTVs and fill it full of people. Probably not initially. Normally we'd be able to spawn those in with troops, but it doesn't appear that that's going to be it. First, let's see what our reconnaissance is doing. We have some Mototrotski, Strelkis there, and then we have a Motopekora. I don't know what those guys have. It looks like they're just straight up infantry. And then it looks like we also have some BRDMs. Those guys are going to be not fun to play up against. And then, of course, our Shika. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do, let's get over here. Well, let's see what's closer over here. I just want to make sure we're not going to run into any big trap or anything. All right, there is a, I'm not even going to try to do that. That looks like an HMG, though. That's got to be a heavy machine gun. And then what else over here? A Sapog, which looks like probably an LMG. Okay, so we have some heavy resistance. So what I think I'm actually going to do, if we hold down Alt, we can see anywhere where the potential line of sight of any troops would be. So we could see right here, basically where their line of sight is. And both of their lines of sight, as well as everyone else's, there's a dead spot right here. So let's go ahead and get, let's get, I think, a handful of airbornes, a weapon squad, which has an M4A1, our 20Ls, which is going to be a mobile machine gun. We aren't going to drop these special troops with anyone. We're going to save them for later. These guys, let's get that. I want to get at least one AGL and one HMG. And then on top of that, let's go ahead and drop a LAV. Or should I drop a Sheridan? We should probably drop a Sheridan. And you can see here, we're almost at our limit. Nope, we can't get that. That's fine. We can't get that either. All right, let's go ahead and drop. So what we're going to do, because again, they have a big old dead spot right here. I'm just going to drop people way back here because that's a lot of troops. And so I imagine they're actually going to drop all the way around. Cool. These guys have a pretty decent long fuel range. So we're just going to let them drop over there and figure stuff out to kind of keep that reconnaissance going. And then from here, yeah, nowhere can these guys see there. So that's going to be super helpful for us. Here we go. Yeah, they're dropping them way too far. Okay, it looks like we're good. Never mind. Barely out of sight. So they're actually going to be able to see starting right here. So I kind of want to get things going on this front and get all of my airborne. Get my airborne here. And then a little bit of support there. Get my 2 weapon squads. Let's go ahead and get them right here too. I'm going to save my Sheridan kind of for last kind of a deal. These guys can go all the way there. So I'm actually going to have him go by the road. Yep. Not 10 minutes. What's really cool about this Shadow is that we can laser target anything. So eventually if we get some support or some vehicle that can handle that, we can totally do it. I'm going to wait for everyone else to show up, and then we can get rumbling and the jungling. I don't know if they would still be able to see me even if I attack there. I'm not entirely sure. So what we're going to do, we're going to go right here. And then I think we're just going to have to ambush all at once, which does unfortunately mean risking something else. But also what I want to do, we do have some of these guys left. I'm going to go ahead and drop all 4 of these right here. We're going to kind of get over there and do a little bit of spec op stuff. All right, so our airborne, we know they're right there. We just got to lay that ambush down. And then basically what I want to do, let's get right here so they can't see us and attack us there. And then I think we may have to just drop one of our airborne boyos over here just to engage. Or we could totally, well, no, they'd be able to see. We may be able to engage both, actually. This is, I just don't know what this is, so I don't know if it would hurt us or not. Oh, there we go. I really don't want these guys to be engaged over there. So let's go right this. Sweet. Let's stop. What's that, E? Brilliant. That grenade launcher worked perfectly. All right, we still want to keep within the line of sight. Move wherever you can to be able to get that guy. Sweet, this is going great so far. We are just starting. Okay, we should be able to take care of him real easy. Go ahead and stop right there. All right, and then what we're gonna do, this can hold 40 people. We got, what, 10 per here? Yeah, we're gonna get 3 airborne in our AGL team to go into here to kind of capture that spot. And then no one's gonna be able to see us there. So we need to clear this before I send the rest of my troops. So we're gonna bring those guys there. I'm gonna bring my Sheridan in for support. And then we also, I didn't forget about these guys, I promise. Let's go ahead and drop you in here. We're gonna see if we can't maybe capture this supply point. All right, everyone else, go ahead and run. Run, 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 as fast as you can. There we go. Flipping brilliant. Okay, we've got some support there. We need to get out. There we go. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and get reconnaissance over on the building. I'm going to go ahead and start moving people up. We have our guys, which are taking their time, which is totally fine. Okay, cool. So it looks like we got some infantry there. We can totally use our boyos to kind of lay some suppressive fire. We're good on that front. And then what we're going to do here, he can't see anything, so we're going to try and creep onto this. Oh, nice. The Sheridan sees them, but they can't reach me. Is that right? I do believe that is correct. That's fine. If he wants to kind of keep things there. Okay, they're out of fuel. Let's go ahead and get another reconnaissance in there. And then we're going to have them sprint again to kind of take over that building very, very suddenly. And then we should also be able to take over the supply, which will help heal our troops and resupply them very well. Brilliant. This guy might die, this AGL team. I hope not. Dadgummit, he did. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. I mean, unfortunately, we did have soldiers lost. That is very, very unfortunate, but... All right, cool. These guys are good. Let's go ahead and start moving them up. And then as soon as we get reconnaissance, we're going to go take this out, and we're going to hole up there. We could probably go ahead and drop another... Well, we'll wait until we capture this. There we go, boyos. Cool. We've gotten this. I don't think we have any other resistances here. So let's go ahead and bounce. Sweet. There's nothing else there, so let's go ahead and sprint across. I want to go ahead and take that building. We're going to go ahead and move the Sheridan up as well. We're right as rain there. Let's go ahead and get a reconnaissance going over here. All right, we have a Sepog, which is the enemy's LMG, I do believe. I could be mistaken. But we just need to get some spec ops going here. There's an AGS-17 as well as a Motostrelki. Whoa, what just shot over there? Oh, our Sheridan. Yeah, I need you to hang out here. Enemy planes are trying to take off, nail them down. Okay, yeah, we'll get there. Yeah, if you guys have a line of sight, take this dude out. All right, get back. We got hit by something. Oh, crap. Okay. Okay. That's less than fun. All right, so we have vehicles taking, or airplanes, aircraft taking off. Come on, boys. Go ahead and go after them. There's only one dude left. Unfortunately, we have taken out the supply point. I'd rather not do that in the future, but that's okay. I don't think any planes will take off after what happened to those three. I don't think so either. Cool. Let's get our Shadow over here. Establish defensive positions, but as soon as you have the occasion, push out towards the middle of the runway, take control of the building. All right, let's go ahead and move over there. Let's shoot across just real quick. Go ahead and sprint. They're gonna kind of tail us just for a smidge, but this Saphog can't see over there, so we're gonna definitely move over on this front. Sweet. All right, so we need to secure the runway, which means going here. We have a no-fly zone in effect for the enemy. They're not gonna try anything. And now what do we have? Sweet. So we have some F-35s. We have some A-10 Thunderbolts. These are my favorite. This is my favorite aircraft of all time. I'm not gonna lie. Are they overrated? Maybe. But at the same time, I really don't care because I love them that much. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna get a Hercules, and I want to get my Hawkeyes in because we're gonna need to start launching some artillery. So let's go ahead and get all three of those guys there. Let's give them some support with probably, you know what, can we get our Avengers? That would be good. That'll give us some good support. And then I think some airborne may be worthwhile. And I think it's worth it to drop these guys in the same spot that we had them. Great. All right, cool. So it looks like we're having some resistance coming in there. These guys can't see anything, but they can take us out. Okay, let's go ahead and drop an F-35. I know that seems excessive, but I don't feel like it is. And then we're gonna L-jam this guy right here. And it looks like there is Ural, which is gonna be another anti-aircraft gun. And then, so let's get our airborne stuck into here. Sweet, that worked out very, very well. And then what I also need to do, actually, let's see, how many Hercules do I have? Let's go ahead and drop 10,000 kilograms worth of supplies here so they can resupply and also just like rearm up. I need you to go after this guy, please. That's what I asked you to do, and I need you to do it. Yeah, because they're actually under some pretty serious attack. Looks like there's another Ural there. Okay, so that AMRAAM is going to be air-to-air. Let's go ahead and do this. Actually, this is actually a really good move. Get that Hawkeye, come over here. And then that last Hawkeye, I'm actually going to start bombarding this section here. All right, cool. There's nothing else he can really do, I feel. We're not going to go after that Ural, so I'm actually going to have him return to base. There we go. And then we have our Avengers here, which are Stingers, which should be good for pretty much everything. Sweet. All right, cool. Go ahead and move on over there. Get our Hawkeye to go over here. And then eventually we'll push these guys up, but for now we're also going to push them here. Let's go ahead and move our Shadow up. We don't need that anymore. Right click to cancel. I just need to make sure we have eyes in the sky, and then we have this boil right here. Ooh, let's do this. Let's go laser that target. Let's get our F-35s. A Maverick may have actually been a better solution there, because our LD or LJ dams, they, oh, I actually haven't deleted. Cool. Let's go ahead and drop a Thunderbolt. Did they destroy the building? Oh, they are destroying the building. That's for daggum sure. No, you come here. You guys run to that building. All right, cool. We have a Thunderbolt. Let's go ahead and mark this spot right here. I don't need to do a strafing run. Yeah, let's get out of the way there. All right, this is literally just so they can suit up. Let's go ahead and just move our entire force over here. Look at that. Look at that. Sweet heavenly mercy, that's glorious. All right, I don't want them going down. Let's get another recon force going up. And then unfortunately, we're kind of going to be blind in the sky just for a little bit. All right, cool. So it does look like I missed the point where it appears we need these other... Oh, we got to clear the barracks. Okay. I think we can do that. We, again, probably need another area here. Let's go ahead and move. Let's get that Avenger out of the way. Okay, never mind. That's actually working in our favor. Thunderbolt. I do need eyes. I need eyes in the sky, and I don't have it. Cool. Well, we know that those Avengers can take out things relatively well. We have a BRDM. That's less than ideal. Let's go ahead and move in there. I need more eyes. I need more eyes. Let's get over there. Okay, that's a not fun zone. It looks like they moved one of their Sheikas. Oh my word, we have a lot of guys inbound. Let's do a little bit of a run. Almost like a strafing run. Brilliant. All right, let's just kind of shock and awe them a little bit. There we go. Let's just drop them right there. Let's go ahead and move our boyos up. Ah, shoot. Okay, cool. Awesome. Let's go ahead. And let's move down into here so we can recap. All right, you guys can stop. All right, there is a lot going on here. There is a lot, my word. I'm not quite sure how we're going to clear this. They have pretty much every avenue figured out. So what we need to do is, I know how we're going to clear it. We're going to go here, and then we're going to end up bombarding them. I think that's probably one of the best things. If we could take out that Sheikah, that would be very helpful. They have a couple of divas. I'm actually not sure what divas do. They look like they're vehicle transport, so maybe that's what they are. All right, we're going to take out their main line of sight that would prevent me from going there, and then my last dude right here, I'm going to drop him right over there. All right, we're going to move those guys. And so again, the plan here is we're going to, oh my word, they're going to take out that dude. We're going to take out their two main lines of sight, and we're just going to clear this building by building. We have enough forces over here that I think it would work. We could also, you know, like actually utilize our people over here. Let's get a heavy hitting force right here. Let's just drop them right on that front. How many Hercules do I have? Let's drop our base of operations right there. They don't stand a chance trying to cross this field, so I'm not so concerned about that. I am just mainly concerned about clearing these two areas in order to clear the first set of barracks. And then this guy's going to cause a big old problem for us in the very, very near future. So he can see us. I was about to say he's not engaging, but he could. And then we have our Hummers. I'd rather keep our Hummers intact if at all possible. All right, cool. I think we're actually going to be good to move. Nope, I need you guys in here. Okay, we have those guys. Let's go ahead and get these guys moving. Let's move in. We're going to get our boyos. Oh, crap. We're going to get this guy taken out. And it looks like they have their own. Oh, okay, that's what those guys are. What did they just... Oh, they destroyed my... Dadgummit. They destroyed both of my artillery boyos. And they took out my supply depot. Okay. Do we have those? Do we have any of those? Dadgummit. They're going to take forever to get back. Son of a biscuit. I did not need those gone. Not at all. Go ahead and move up. And I need you guys to move up as well. Okay, cool. Well, we know we need to... We have an F-35. We know where we need to do a strafing run. Can I do a bombing run? Yes, I can. Right there is where that bombing run's going to have to go. We also lost an Avenger in that last little blast. Let's go ahead and start moving up, though. Get these guys over into here. Hopefully that takes out any of the resistance that was there. Run, boys. All right, let's go ahead and move up. There's still people in here because obviously there would be, or else we would start clearing it already. All right, we have a ton of stuff that we can use here. Unfortunately, I just can't bring in a ton of weapons, or not weapons. We got that. Let's go. Let's drop them right here because yeah, we're seeing some pretty heavy resistance over there. Start moving. Start moving here. This should be the last bit of resistance on this front. And it looks like there is still a bit of a run going here, so we're going to do a strafing run and hope that that clears it. Sweet, we cleared these barracks. Let's go ahead and move across. I have my Hummers. Those are going to be really helpful for us. Let's go ahead and move that Avenger out of the way. We can't do anything here. Those are Stingers, so those are anti-air. Yeah, they're just getting demolished. I need those BRDMs to go away. To go away, please. There we go. Get some Hummers. My word, they're still hitting us with that crap, aren't they? Do another strafing run. I mean, that's pretty much what I got for you right now. Go ahead and go after these boyos. And then how much? Oh, I do still have some reconnaissance. I thought I had lost all of them. I'm terrible with weapons. I'm terrible with vehicles. These guys are going to die. These guys are going to die. I just know they are. And unfortunately, there's just not a lot that I can do. Because we are limited. I only have 3 of those left. We can get some Avengers. Okay, cool. My Hawkeyes are back. Let's go ahead and drop them here. Move these guys. Like, we gotta do better at supporting each other, man. Shoot. There we go. All right. What do we got? What did I do? Oh, that's right. I dropped stuff. I was like, what did I do? What is his line of sight? His line of sight extends not to here. My word, they still have another one of those guys. Okay. We can take care of this, though. He's barely alive. And then also, I want to go after this Sheikah. All right, go over to this point. Did they just take out 2 of my dudes? What the crap did they take them out with? Dadgummit. Come on, man. Okay, no, I really need you to take this dude out. I think he's just, like, barely alive. Regardless, I need some help. Let's get a Sheridan in here. I can't bring one of those guys in. All right, we're going to go there. Let's go ahead and move up just a smidge. Hopefully, they've been taken out, but I don't know that they have. I also don't know why these guys can't attack. Out of range, my butt. How are... Oh, those are LMGs, that's why. What is his line of sight? Let's get a move on over here. Okay, we've used up that. That's totally fine. We need to get this dude dead. Let's go ahead and move in there. I think we could probably just bum rush this and we might be good. Got my Sheridan in. I got my Avenger in case we see any helicopters, which we haven't this whole game since we took that one spot, which is great to see. And then go ahead. You guys are kind of a lost cause, I feel. So we can just move you wherever. Okay, what do we got here? I'm just going to drop all of y'all over here. Move back. Move back. Pop some smoke. That's not going to work. You guys are not nearly heavy duty enough. Airport secured. Let's move to our final objective, the command center of the airbase. Oh, good lord. How much further do you want me to push, dadgummit? Get in there. I always forget about the long distance it takes to move people in. Satellite imagery analysis reveals the possible presence of a Su-57. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Okay, there's the aircraft. There's... Okay. Let's go ahead and go after the Sheikah. There we go. That's that Avenger coming into play here. More valuable than the lives of our men, obviously. We're in the middle of an assault here, not a treasure hunt. More one way to win wars. I see where he's coming from. I smell what he's cooking. Be one of the many aircraft shelters. Oh, okay, so we've got to go find it, basically. You have nothing. You have nothing as well. Do we not have anything that can hit that? Go, 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 boys. Come on now. There we go. Lay some groundwork on those mother truckers. All right, what's going on here? Okay, they took out people. This is too much for me to handle. This is where I failed at majorly at multitasking. What does he got here? He can't see jack crap. So let's go ahead and push up here. Move along, little doggy. What do we got? I got 3 of these guys left. We are running low on all of the main things that we really need. I got some Hummers that don't really matter so much. I haven't brought my toes in. Humvee with just a Browning. All right, and then no supply for me. That's fine. Let's go ahead and push them over there. We'll still be able to have everything on the front. Let's run. You guys can't run. Hopefully. All right, let's move up. There's obviously something we're missing here. There we go. There we go. Let's go ahead and push up. Let's go ahead and push up. Go ahead and book it. All right, we have our tows here. Enemy barracks have been secured. Nice. We got our Avenger. Let's get our AGL, our airborne, and our weapons teams to go over to this part. And then I have one of those. That's plenty more than enough to drop just a crap ton of supplies right there. And then what do we have support? We have our F-35s and we have our Thunderbolts as well. I'm actually going to go ahead and waste. It's not a waste. We're going to drop another one right there and hope that we're good on that front. My tows. There we go. Get that Me-35. A little too much for you, eh? There's no way you're going to take out my Hummer. Thank you. All right. We really just need more reconnaissance. So I need to be able to see what's over there, and I need to be able to see what's over here. There we go. Yeah, just take them out. Just take them out, please. Thank you. All right, there's definitely something over there. My Avenger won't do anything. Let's go ahead and get these guys in there. I'm going to go ahead and drop my peeps here so they can recover. My Sheridan could probably go ahead and use a little fuel. And then we're going to drop everyone here just so they can recover. Oh, get out of there, bud. Get out of there. All right, we got our Hawkeye. Hopefully he can... There we go. Take that boyo out. Brilliant. Well done, pilot. Go ahead and move. We should be able to take out that BRDM. Brilliant. And then we have that dude. Which, I'll be honest, I'm not quite sure how I'm supposed to take that thing out. Let's go... Let's use our tows. I don't know what he's doing. I guess he's taking the fastest way, which is via road. We got that point. Do I have 2 reconnaissance in the air? Oh, they've taken them both down. Dadgummit, dude. What we can do is we could use our F-35s. I just don't want to use them right now. And you know what? Let's see. We've got 2 of those left. We do have some infantry. I kind of wonder if we're going to need to support that later on. Let's go here. But take them out quickly, please. Come on. Oh, my word. Could you fire any slower? Thank you. Good grief. All right, I think we're just gonna have to risk it for a biscuit. I'm gonna tell them to punch it over there. I'm gonna bring in some support. We do still have our Hawkeye, which is great. And now I can, again, recover these guys as quickly as we can. All right, we are meeting some heavy resistance. Not surprised. All right, we got a Sheikah there. The Avenger can't do that. There's my Hawkeye. Excuse me? There we go. Oh, please survive. Oh, I'm so tired of that thing. Let's get one of those, a couple of those boyos. I don't think we need another Avenger. Let's just load up on Hummers. And we still need to find that, that Su-57. There's an airfield here, or hangars there, and hangars there. I don't know that I want to waste an Avenger doing that. Let's go ahead and move these guys. You know what? I have 2 tows right here. Let's go look over here. And then when we drop those other smaller Hummers, we can start moving that front too. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and move up there. Let's go ahead and take this guy out. We gotta do something. Man, these Sheikahs, they will rip you up. Good grief. Let's get our mobile artillery, and then let's go discover down this path. He's moving there. What's going on here? I think we're getting hit by artillery. Just over there. Okay, cool. Gotcha. All right, we're going to go ahead and move up there. We're searching for stuff. We're searching. Anything? Su-57's right there. There it is. Oh, we actually had a timer on that. I didn't realize that. Okay, we found it. No, so you can go and come back. These guys are being artilleried, but they don't know exactly where we're at. There's a Su-57. Keep the position secured until they arrive. Copy that. Roger, Bravo, Delta. I thought I had more troops than this. Okay, I moved them over there. That's fine. Let's go ahead and get our... Man, I don't know. I don't want to necessarily move those guys. Sweet, we took that guy out very quickly. Although we may be under attack here in just a moment because of that. I really wish they would stop destroying them. I want to capture them. Ah, shoot fire. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. You guys have lifted the Su-57. Cool. Well, let's go ahead and clear. Start clearing everything. Mobile artillery is going to work. Let's get our special forces boyos in here. These guys aren't necessarily a lost cause. I'm not going to say that whatsoever. What I am going to say is that, like, resistance is significantly heavier than I expected. We're going to get our resistance fighters in there. We got our artillery. Sweet. I'm sure we're going to face attacks in there. What do we got in terms of air support? We've got enough support on that front. I do think we're going to have to hold the line a little bit tighter over on this front. Su-57 has been retrieved. Nice. Okay, that's good. Let's go ahead and push, and then I'm actually going to push into there. Let's go ahead and move boyos. Not really, though. They don't know where we're at. We should be able to clear this thing. Like, if we can't clear them, then we're in a world of hurt in other ways. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and get both of our Hawkeyes. Let's go take out that position. Oh, heavenly mercy. That is a lot more armored than I anticipated. Okay, cool. We got that. Let's go ahead and get the last dude. Let's get ourselves out there. That artillery is going to wreck us. Let's go ahead. This may be bad news bears for us. All right, yeah, you guys can stop. Cool. We hold the airbase, but the garrison has assembled a large force to retake it. They took their sweet time, but they're coming in force now. Okay, so let's get here. We could bring in some heavy equipment, but we only have time for a single delivery, so choose well. What does that mean? 2 M1 Abram heavy tanks, 4 M2 Bradleys and infantry, or 4 M10 Booker light tanks. Let's go with some Abrams. Oh man, they're really dropping someone, aren't they? That's a big, big load. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's a one-time delivery. Okay, copy that. We're gonna definitely use them a little bit later. All right, what can I drop from my airs? Let's see. We can get my toes, 1 lav. What else do I want? I guess a Browning? No? Okay, I can't do that. All right, well, I can't bring anything else. Let's just drop everything right here. Let's cut it. All right, we need to defend the runway. I don't think our runway is super defendable. I'm not gonna lie. Let's go ahead and bring everyone over here. I am gonna make everyone run for sure. We got our toe. Let's go ahead and hide our toe in the line there. Let's get our M1A2s. There we go. There we go. Where's my Avenger? There we go. Nice try, lads. They're still going to try and bombard us, which is fine. I'm just waiting for them to defend the runway. And to be honest, let's just bring in everything we can here. I mean, like, we might as well, right? Everything we can do. Because I have no idea what they're bringing. Let's just get our boys kind of in the shadows. And then one more. Let's go ahead and get our Sheridan. Hey, everyone made it. I should have dropped with supplies, but that's also okay. No idea what to expect here. Gonna get our guys right behind the lines. Go ahead and join the pilots there. Artillery's all good. Let's go there. Our Sheridans, we're gonna support on the edge. I am gonna kind of hug this line. Detected an enemy group. They're not kidding this time. Dozens of tanks and IFVs in combat. You know what I should have been doing this whole daggum time. All right, maintain visual on them. Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need that. Get out. Hold on real quick, guys. Okay, we did get it out of the way. What we need... There we go. What we need is a couple of strike eagles. And then we need to do some bombing runs. I got a bombing run here.
Attack vector confirmed. Ready to pickle.
If we could... Oh, no, that's not going to end up well. We need to stall them somehow. Okay, knowing what we know, let's do a bombing run. That still may stun some people. Here comes the bombing run. Oh, this may actually line up perfectly. Drop them, drop them, drop them. There we go. Come on, drop it. Drop it well. Drop it well. Oh, that worked great. Okay, we still have enough time for these guys to come in. And to be quite honest, we still have enough time to bring in our Thunderbolts as well. Good grief, they have a ton of vehicles, though. They weren't joking. Let's go ahead and do a bombing run here. I got my Thunderbolts. They can do a strafing run, and then this other Eagle can drop a bombing run right there, and that should honestly take out most, if not all of them. We can do another strafing run on that front, and then we're just gonna hang out. Come on, do not disappoint me. Okay, that went way too soon. That's all right, though. This one's gonna just do some major damage. Let's get a little bit of slow-mo action in there. Oh my heavenly mercy. That was flippin' brilliant. Let's go ahead and do a strafing run. I got my Thunderbolt. Let's go ahead and do that there. Go ahead and get up front and personal there. I probably should have gotten those Strelas out of the way, but that's okay. Alright, I do have my Abrams. And I think they're going to do some work. Let's get our lab. Let's go ahead and get my Hummers out. This is just mainly support boyos now. Let's go ahead and start mobile artillery and the holy living crap out of them. Let's go ahead and push up our boyos. Push up our boyos on the runway. Oh my word, that worked fantastically. And then we got our artillery that's going to start raining down some crap here. And it looks like their optics are out. And they may have some battery load issues. Cool. Let's get our two Abrams out. I'm just going to push these guys. Even if we lose a handful, it's not the end of the world. Go ahead and move back. There we go. That's right. That's okay. The Avenger didn't actually need to be there. That was actually kind of a mistake. Nice. Get our tow. Come on. You're right there. You're right there. Just shoot it. Nice. The vehicles are burning and abandoned. What's left of the infantry and crew is fleeting in disarray. So many losses at once. That must be terrifying. Yeah, that was an amazing strafing run. Like... Oh, I wish all the vehicles... I guess they are. They're husks. Brilliant victory. The noose is tightening around Kaliningrad. Brilliant. All right. So what do we have here? Playtime was 58 minutes. Destruction was 11,200. I don't know what that means. Losses, I don't know if that was on us or on the other ones. And then a kill-death ratio of 1.2. That's actually really not bad whatsoever. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with me today and checking out Broken Arrow. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to let me know by giving the video a like, subscribing to the channel, and of course, leaving your comments in the comment section down below. We'll take a look at the other mission in another video. This is Havoc, and I'll see you in the next one.